Hi guys, I'm gonna start this for the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. I don't remember how many times because I'm word salady today apparently and can't talk and I'm tired. I don't know if anybody else feels like this has been the longest week, longest month, longest year, and we're in December. Yes, we're in December. See, the word salad continues. February the 20th, which has felt like the longest month and a half, and then like the speediest month and a half, all in the same. Like, just. It's crazy. Um, I think it's just like. I don't know if anybody else has felt like they've been in a fog for the past month and a half. The after Christmas, beginning of the year kind of thing, the weather. I'm in Tennessee and it's been like raining nonstop forever. Occasionally we'll get like the one lucky day that maybe half the day is sunny. But today it was actually snowing. And because it is Tennessee, it's almost all melted. So when we do get snow here, it doesn't stick around. It's like maybe we'll be lucky in the winter if our biggest snow is like 2 inches, but it's gone the same day because we're never cold enough. Or the sun comes out. It's cold enough, but the sun comes out. So, but I think I'm just like at that point of I like snow. I mean, I work at home. It's nice to be at home where it's warm and cozy, but it's enough. Like, just give me some sun, give me some warms because I'm ready to go to the beach. And then it'll be hot, and I'll be saying, I wish it was winter again because everybody does that. But I felt like I needed some tea. I'm not really generally a milky tea kind of person. I like mine just black, a little bit of Splenda. But I have some Constant Comment. Probably not the most popular of tea choices, but I like the Constant Comment and the Plantation Mint, the Spearmint. Those are my two top favorites. My black tea, I do like green tea, but I don't like the flavored green teas. So, and if you want, if you have a Dollar General like me, I have 90 within 3 miles of my house. You can get yourself a cute, your freaking Yout mug for $2. There's some cute dog ones too, but me and my cat tree and my cat family. And look, they even have their own tea mug. It's water. Which, if you did not know, don't put your cat's water next to their food because put it somewhere else, like way away from their food. This is where they always drink. Always. Anyways, almost 3 minutes in. I have a library book haul. I haven't really been buying books much lately. Not that I don't want to, but I get to where, oh, I'm going to order it, and then I think, well, I can get it from the library, or I can get it from Scribd, which I've been using Scribd a lot lately. I did a bunch last month, and then this month is my second free month. My new month that I have to start paying is next Wednesday, I think. So I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to keep it. I mean, it's been very useful, so I'm on the fence. But I've been doing the library a lot lately. So I have a huge bag of library books that I wanted to share with you. I think I've read like one. No, I've read two of them. Giant. I don't have any order. I'll just show you this one because I'm actually reading it right now. I have about, I think a little less than 80 pages left of it, but it is Hill Women by Cassie Chambers. Ugh, reflection. Probably didn't pick the best time to do it light-wise. But Finding Family and a Way Forward in the Appalachian Mountains. This is nonfiction, and I started it the other night close to bedtime, which was not a good idea, and I stayed up until midnight reading it. And then I did a little bit of reading this morning. I wanted to sit down and finish it, but it's just been one of those like blah. I'm too tired to do much other than watch YouTube videos after work kind of thing. So maybe tonight I'll do that. I am listening to Lemon Pies and Little White Lies by Ellery Adams on Scribd. It's the third book in, I want to say it's called the Magical Bakery Cozy Mystery Series. I'm not all about the magical part of it. it's okay. There's enough of it to be redeeming outside of the magical elements, but I just generally will listen to it in the morning, so I'm getting ready for work, or in the afternoons when I'm cooking dinner at night, that sort of thing. I think I'm listening to it at 2.5 speed, and I have it's a little less than an hour, I think, that I have left of it. So between tonight and tomorrow morning, getting ready for work, I'll finish it. And then I have this one I finished Monday or Tuesday. When Life Gives You Pears, The Healing Power and Family. The Healing Power of Family, Faith, and Funny People by Jeannie Gaffigan, who is Jim Gaffigan's wife. This one, she had a pear-shaped, I'm not even going to try to say it, what it was, but it was a non-cancerous tumor in her brain that was causing her all sorts of, like, she was hearing in one of her ears, and she just thought, oh, well, it's a, age progression thing, or then she was having balance issues, and they, went in for a scan, and, oh, you have this massive tumor pressing up against your spinal cord, so it's a wonder you can walk at all or function at all. So it was her long process of finding that, having it removed, her recovery time. It was okay. I mean, I don't recommend it because it's not funny. It's really not funny. It's not a funny subject. It comes off a little snarky and entitled at times, because nobody's going to be able to get rushed into the hospital priority and get this out and have somebody get your records to you or a scan to you this quickly. If you're Joe Schmo with basic health care or no health care, you're going to be at the bottom of the list and probably be dead. So there was a lot of privilege showing through, which was very annoying. I'm glad that they were able to get it, and she can still be there as a parent, as a wife, mother is what I wanted to say. Same deal, but there were a lot of instances of entitlement, which just did not sit well with me, so it may be enjoyable to other people. I just don't suggest it. And this one, I actually checked it out, and then I was like, I listened to it on audiobook on Scribd. So I do suggest this one on audio. He only reads the first and the last, so like the prologue and the epilogue, and then someone else is reading it. But it is Me by Elton John. This one I gave 4 stars to. I really did enjoy it. There was a lot I didn't. I'm not a huge Elton John fan by any means. There's a lot I didn't know about him, so I'm enlightened. It was enjoyable. There was one I just laughed out loud. I think I was in the car. I don't recall where I was. I'm wanting to say I was in the car coming back from somewhere and cackled out loud because it just was this snarky, so something I would say. So, yeah, if you like Elton John, or even if you don't like Elton John, definitely suggest the audio. I'm not sure entirely that I would have enjoyed it as much reading it. I think it probably would, but go for it. And then these two, well, this one I'm not even halfway through, but it's The Pot Liquor Papers, A Food History of the Modern South by John T. Edge. This one, it's okay. It's nothing remarkable. I did almost stop and DNF it, but I was so far along, I'm like, come on, don't be a quitter. It's good enough that you can finish it. It's a lot more, it's a lot less to do with food than socioeconomic. It gets a little dry at points, but I think I can overlook it and power through. Let's see where I am. I'm on 132 of 310. So I could knock that out in a couple of days. Easy. And it's funny because it's This much of it is notes. So I think I can do that. And then this one, I probably have, what, 2 pages? Oh, 8. 8 pages, right? I saw this on someone else's channel. I just discovered him. And I have found some really great recommendations. Oh my gosh. I will remember, I have him in my subscription feed. So I'll link in the description. But he does a lot of nonfiction and new nonfiction that I would have had no clue. Like, I'm sure probably maybe Steve Donahue has had this on his channel, but it's like brand new, and I was surprised my library had it, because I am a little tiny town. But it's The Age of Entitlement, America Since the 60s by Christopher Caldwell. If it starts to feel like it's a little dry, I don't get that vibe from this. I think it's going to actually be pretty smooth. Scribd has it, so I can listen to the audiobook. And let's see what this one is. No, I have not started any of the others. And yes, I have the maximum of 12. My library is 12 limit. I have them out. And I went to the library the other day to get like my last one that I could have on hold. And the librarian was like, "You have a lot out on hold already." I was like, "I'm still in my limits, so you better check it out." Which it was Hill Women. And that's why I'm reading it like now, as opposed to some of these I've had checked out for a couple weeks, because that one I can't recheck it out. Somebody else has it on hold. Everything else I can take my time on. Except this one. I actually have to finish this one by next Thursday. So I got to get on it, because it's an interloan. And I don't technically know if I can renew them or how to, because it's not on the website to where I can do it electronically. But it's The Reckless Oath We Made by Bryn Greenwood. It's covered up by the library. I read All the Ugly and Wonderful Things, if not last year, the year before, and it was very good. It was, I don't want to say it was trashy, but it was one of those, I don't even want to call it an age gap romance, because it wasn't really a romance. It was just really tough and dark. But it was just very well written. So I just recently saw that the author had a second book and went in. And funny thing is, when I went to get this one off of hold, she tried to give me another copy of this. And I went, "Wait a minute. You can keep that because you already gave me a copy." And she kind of looked at me confused. So I guess they got in their own copy after the fact. I don't know. This one I'm on the fence about. Red, White, and Royal Blue. Casey McQuiston. This one everybody and their dog knows about. I don't want to say it has mixed reviews. I think most everybody has enjoyed it. I'm just not really much of a young adult book reader, but I'll try it. If I don't find that I'm enjoying it, I'm not going to force myself. I will DNF it. And then Dare Me by Megan Abbott. A friend at work told me about this author, that she had read this particular one and had some others. And this one was really good. So it is a thriller. Not very long at all, so I could finish it in no time, because it's not tiny print. Let's see. 290 pages, so less than 300 pages. So I can't tell you exactly what it's about. Suicide on a cheer squad, new coach. We'll see. The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna, which is older than Homemade Sin. I know I have the ebook, but I figured I wanted to read it in actual print. Yeah, 5 years ago it came out. And apparently everybody in my city has decided they wanted to read it, because it's pretty. It doesn't even really have much of a satisfying. It's like a sad crinkle. But historical fiction, World War II, I don't feel like I need to say much about it, because like I said, I'm the last dog on earth to be reading this book. Kate Mulgrew, How to Forget, A Daughter's Memoir. I just listened to on Scribd. Born with Teeth, and enjoyed it. And this one is the nonfiction story about her parents' relationship and her mother, who had suffered with Alzheimer's before passing away. So this will be sad. It's on Scribd. So if I decide I want to listen to it, I can listen to it. And two more. This one again, same guy, same. Well, actually, both of these, but I knew about one of them. I didn't know about this. Same wonderful YouTuber that had this one. I like to watch Arguing My Way Through the TV Revolution by Emily Nussbaum. And if I'm wrong about him having this on his channel, I swear he did. I swear. Maybe going crazy, but I swear. Basically, I want to say 90s, 2000s TV shows, kind of like the rise of Netflix and Hulu and binge watching TV. So this should be interesting. It may be on Scribd. I'm not sure. I haven't checked. And then the last one is The Great Pretender by Susanna Callahan. This one is, I feel like they kind of yoinked this idea from, I just read it and I can't think. It's a very short, end of the 1800s, a woman perfectly of sound mind checked herself into a mental hospital, and anything and everything she tried, they're like, well, you're crazy. You're crazy. Well, if you're asking for like an extra blanket, you're crazy. Or, there's something wrong with you if you're cold and you need an extra blanket. Or what's wrong with you that you can't sleep in old dirty clothes? And I don't know if this is a modern take on something someone else already did, which did happen, but basically checking into a mental health facility in modern times when you have nothing wrong with you and you get diagnosed with this, and this when you legitimately don't. So that's interesting. I do have a copy of her other book I have forever, Brain on Fire. Haven't read it yet. So I need to find it in my house or find it on Scribd. I feel like this is a free advertisement for Scribd. And no, I'm not going to say, check the link below for free, months. I mean, if you want 2 free months of Scribd, comment below and I'll, send you my link. But Scribd has been awesome. But that is it. I'm almost at 20 minutes. I gotta pack up my library bag here. All but like the one I said I have time to kind of drag my feet on reading. But this one in particular will be what I'm focusing on. This one and finishing Lemon Pies and Little White Lies. And the most recent Janet Ivanovich, Stephanie Plum. I want to say it's the 26th. I don't remember the name of it, but I'm reading it. I have the ebook, so that is my bedtime. I'll read a chapter or so until I fall asleep, which, who am I kidding? I come out to the couch and then either play Words with Friends or watch YouTube videos. But let me know what you have read in this stack and what I should read before anything else. And if you have any other new release suggestions that are kind of like this, because I feel like I'm in a library kind of groove right now. So once I take all these back and I'm not shamed by the librarian that I have my maximum holds out, I can check out some more. I'll try not to get 12 to freak her out, but I make no promises, because if they're library books and I'm allowed, even though I have a house full of books, free's free. But I hope you guys are having much better weather than I am. Not as tired as I am. Let me know what tea you're drinking and what mug you're using, Or if you don't drink tea, what coffee that you are drinking, because I do occasionally like coffee. But I'm going to sit and read for probably maybe a half an hour. Depends on when my husband texts me and says he's on my way, and I'll make spaghetti for dinner. But that's it. This has been way too long, and I hope that I don't get yelled at and say I can't upload it because I'll be doing this again. But I will try not to be such a stranger. Maybe get some ideas for some good book tags that I can do. Put a little effort into my channel, because my channel is wee little, because I am like the world's laziest YouTuber. So bye. Tomorrow is Friday, TJIF. I hope you're I'm gonna say that you are off this weekend. If you're not, I hope that your off days come soon. Bye.